Ladies and gentlemen, my most ethical, light and love, cream crew, welcome back, angels of light and love, to do your thing. Or just chill. It's okay to take a break. I don't know, man. I don't know what is going on. I'm looking at certain forms. I don't know, legal things like notice of waiver, like agree to waive notices or whatever. And so when I think I understood them to be that I don't need to fill out a form in order to appear as what we agreed upon, whether in person or remote. That is what I understand. Until I looked at certain forms, and then one form says that you have to give notice that you're going to do this thing. Dude, I don't know. I hope I don't fuck it up. Today. It's 1:43 a.m. And it's a countdown. A few more hours. Man. I don't know what I'm doing. I had more confidence. Let me tell you. I did have more confidence throughout the weekend. I'm going through the paperwork, and it just seems like I'm documenting all the stuff that I said that I, was not needed, which is like a date-by-date log of what transpired within like a 2-week time frame on its detailed note, because that's where like things start getting ugly. And I'm like, I can't fear it, even though I'm feeling the confusion of it all, I can't let it trigger me, I'm trying not to be like lax about it, but at the same time I have to be fair to myself. Like I know how I conducted myself throughout these I'm hearing allegations, but like all of this stuff, I know how I conducted myself was true and correct. I don't know, man. So, I'm going to use the mini Mother Peace round tarot, see what kind of, like, advice it gives me, because, like, this whole time I'm being told not to stress out, just, address it, like, and I'm just thinking, maybe the judge is going to, like, we're going to need to have, like, a little running play back as far as where the confusion set in. But you know what that feels like? That feels like my boss currently in writing, who attempted to, maybe I'm just like doing my shadow work here, but attempted to pick a fight with her not getting her laptop, because it's, what happened there? I totally forgot. I don't even, like, she damaged something. It's like a toddler that just wanted to stomp her feet to get her way. Even if she had to damage something, find her way to damaging something. So anyway, I don't know what to say about that, but, she had to run through the emails because she totally missed the part, the one sentence thing, literally. Maybe it was 1.5 sentences. Maybe that's where the confusion was. That one sentence was a little longer than the other one, maybe. I know it was a run-on sentence, but it clearly said that she was not going to get it. So anyway, I feel like that's maybe like what I'm having to do here, doing like a playbook of all the events that had run through. And so I don't know. Let's just hope to God, okay? Whatever this says, it's gonna be a good thing. Okay, so give me some advice, Archangel Michael. Am I on the right track, or did I fuck it up? Like, just, should I have agonized over what? Just tell me, it's okay. It's okay. I'm a big girl, I can do this. I know I received my protection because multiple times throughout the day I did feel attempts at psychic attacks. So I have the Three of Swords in reverse. That's wonderful. This is no heartbreak. Like, you know how they say, eat your heart out. I don't know if I said it correctly. That's what I heard. Oh, so this is kind of like show-off energy. How is this show-off energy? I don't... What do I have to... Like, I don't understand what they're saying. Eat your heart out. This is usually a heart with 3 swords in it, which means, like, it's breaking, it's hurting, it's... doesn't feel good. But here, this is eat your heart out. What the heck? I don't normally use that phrase. I don't know. But, let's see, what's going on with all this? When I'm not conscious of what's going on with my body, and I just accept it, it really shows on the screen. I'm like, I'm fine. Whatever, I'm me. And then I see myself on the screen. I was like, oh, I did feel that spill over. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm not trying to hunt anybody down. If somebody likes me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. Whatever. This is my home. Okay, so what's going here? Daughter of Disc, Page of Pentacles. And that is upright. Okay, so we're looking at where to invest our final, like, resources, our final moments of time. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in court or if I'm doing it remotely. I'm a little worried here. A little worried. Let's cut that out. Let's do a spiritual lobotomy of that worry. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so that's the card here. Oh, I forgot to do a little bloop. What's the energy card? Maybe it was the Three of Swords, but let's go ahead and do a little bloop. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Oh, I got 2 here. What is this? 3 of Cups, excellent. And the 9 of Wands. So you show up, it is celebrated. Does that mean I have to show up in court? Holy crap. What does that mean? I know that, like, there's a way that I can call and find out whether it's a remote hearing or not. But I was already told what it was going to be. But then the form said for the other side that okay. 9 of Wands, 3 of Cups. I don't know, man. 9 of Cups. I mean, 9 of Wands. So it's just sitting here. Would you show up, stand guard, and it's going to be celebrated. Okay? This is celebrated. I don't know how it's celebrated, but it's celebrated. We turn, 3 of Swords in reverse. Eat your heart out? What the heck? I don't understand. You show up. You know what? This is the biggest showdown where, all the people that were opposing parties, not just the opposing parties written in there. Yeah, eat your heart out. I made it this far. That's what they're saying. Just shh. Quiet that mind. Quiet, aka the monkey mind. Ooh-ah. Ching, chang, walla walla, bang bang. What is this? This is the 3 of Pentacles and Temperance in reverse. This is work. This is partnership. This is, helping. We're doing the, like, helping, a lending hand. This is very indicative of the 9 of Wands or Cups from the Terra del Fuego. You remember that? I think it was a 9. I'm pretty sure it was. I think it was the 9 of Wands. That's crazy. So you show up and getting some help. Undercurrents. What's Temperance in reverse? Maybe I just need to drink more water? Is that the key? I don't know, man. I need some tips here. Help me. Help me. 3 of Wands inverted. Okay. The ships are coming in. Things, it's like... Boom, 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 boom. Help is on the way. Okay. What are you gonna do? I live a weird life now, you know? It's been weird for some time now. And I don't think that has worried me. That has more so intrigued me, engaged me, than anything else. So, why should this be any different? I mean, okay, let's say there are fees because of supposed fuck-ups or misunderstandings and somebody needs to be billed, okay? So let's say I am the one that's going to be billed. Let's just like kind of think about this for a second. Let's get into the logical mind that isn't monkeying around, just looking at this. Okay, so the attorney fees are probably about $500 per hour. Okay, $500 to $550 per hour. There should be no more than 2 hours that are fulfilled in this. So maybe I will lose out on $1,000. But I will have to pay. A little over $1,000. It could be more. They could drag it out 3 hours, 4 hours, however. If the guy decides to be a dick, if the guy wants massive amounts of karma, then maybe, you know, we just kind of have to let it happen. Okay, so maybe I'm going to be out by $5,000, let's say. And, like, what now? Okay, so it's over. And what happens then? My new life. Whether or not somebody else likes me, it's my new life. And that's good. It may just be another bill. But now I just have one thing off my shoulders. Maybe I can focus on finding another job, or finding a second job, or whatever the universe has in store for me, because I'm so good at what I do. There's that, you know. What are your thoughts on this, Archangel Michael? Oh, that was fast. Holy smokes, it landed on the 3 of Wands inverted. It is the Priestess of Wands. You know what they're saying? From the 3 of Wands that are coming in, that's basically my fam bam. That's the 4th wand right there, topping it right off. This is they're just saying that I am known to manifest as I please, not just as is. So this is excellent. These are also fellow practitioners that kind of mirror me, you know, like compact mirror. They're coming through. We're coming through. Interesting. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. But again, this is a little blip in my life. So Archangel Michael is just saying, you know, Queen of Wands, you are it. Tag, you are it. So you're going to do your magic like you normally do. Finish things off. The World card extroverted. And Four of Pentacles. You are going to own that ending. You know, this reminds me of, you know, when there's like a big brother, you know, sibling, and there's a big brother and a little brother or something. And this is like old school where, I've seen this before with my cousins. It's funny. Not maybe to the same extent, but it's like you pin the person down, like the older brother pins the, you know, younger brother down or whatever. And then they're like spitting, and there's this loogie that comes through, and then they go, and then they say, I'm the master. Who's the master? It's kind of like that. That's what they're saying. That I'm going to own this ending. And regardless of whatever, like, show, like, or non-show it is, the fact that I'm finishing it up, I'm showing up to finish it up, whether I have to go over there and premeditate that I have to be there physically, and if they decline me and I have to go like on the internet and do that, then like I'll find out, and we'll just have to go from there. So you know what, I don't think I have. I mean, like, I don't think I have to fill out the form, because the last time there was a remote, I didn't have to fill out a form. But why did they? I hope to God I don't fuck it up. Holy shit. Okay, we're gonna be fine. Fine. Shitty jibbies. Fine. Okay? We're gonna own this. Because collectively, me and my witch crew, we're gonna coordinate this effort, honeys. And you know what I heard in my head? You're doing wonderful. You're doing great supporting me. What I heard in my head was that when I was saying, like, I hope I don't fuck it up, they were saying, at least one or two people within that grouping, that fraction, were saying that they hope they don't fuck it up for me. And you know, like, it's freaking sweet. Look at that conscientious work ethic right there. That heart of gold. Thank you. Yeah, I think she's wearing golden garb. For sure. Yeah, so don't worry about it. You're doing fabulous. Thank you. So this is wonderful. We're making up for, like, all the biatches out there that ain't doing shit and just wallowing in their shadows. But, you know, making up for lost efforts. But, you know, there's time for everybody, so we're not here to talk shit. We're just here to take care of it. Do it. Okay, so Archangel Michael stuck that on the... Oh, that's definitely hallmarking. The ships are coming in. This is my... am I calling it a coven? I'm feeling like it's like a World War whatever coven thing. 10 of Swords, kind of extroverted, and Ace of Wands, extroverted too. Oh my gosh, this is magnificent efforts. This is a world war. Do you understand the ownership of it? This is like World War IV. This is an expedited version of what we would see in the future. Holy smokes, I feel like I'm doing a prophetic reading. But this is pulled from one of the timelines, from one of our timelines, tangents, trajectories of the future. So we have it here in the now. This is a conceptual version of the World War IV. That's insane. Do you see how much? It's like, this is an absolute breakthrough, but it's a killer. You understand? Like, this is insane. I mean, it's like that. So it's like that too. Let me see. This is personal ownership. Owner? Why do we say that? Excuse me, I don't know. Shaman of Discs. This is the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is undercover boss mode energy. It's also someone who abuses what wealth is given to them, what kind of power is provided. However, I'm going with the primary. I'm going with the principal energy, the leadership energy, which is undercover boss energy, undercover boss mode. Let's get a clarifier for that card, Archangel Michael. Oh my goodness, what is going on? I have got did one just turn up? I don't know why. 8 of Wands, communication, but it's split to the Son of Wands, which is Knight of Wands, and the inverted traditional charge of the Star Goddess. So this is poem. This is an acknowledgement, basically, of one's own star potential activated. So just have confidence in this, Tina. So especially within the efforts of communication. I am a freaking Gemini. I can do this. Okay. So that is the clarifier for the undercover boss mode energy. Underrated, underestimated. And what fell in front of me, judgment in reverse. It's coming. It's going to come through. Again, use like the needle of the eye of the needle. That one wanted to come through. It is the 7 of Swords, extroverted. This is making a steal for it. I don't know. I think it's just being clever with one's own ways. So, I am not finding a huge benefit at this current moment in writing down the timeline of events of things that had happened. However, I know within its physical nature, it's something that I can point back on rather than flip. Like, what was it through those texts or whatever? It's something that I can reference. Like, okay, at least I have a laundry list that I can kind of like bullet point. I don't have to agonize over the timeline of events. I roughly know in my head, if I were to summarize the events that had happened, I can just convey that. And I think people are more attuned to that kind of communication style rather than the standards on a list. Like, you guys speak to people, okay? You have to realize their threshold. Like, this is not just their only case that they're dealing with. So can you imagine? Holy freaking moly. God bless these people. To have the patience to really, keep within the spirit of the law. But for reals. Like, I just realized that when I recalled when I was telling you about smoking cigarettes that should I say it, dude? Hold on. Can I say it? I don't want to divulge too much. Like, if it's weird, the things that I have to ask about. 9 of Swords in reverse. Don't stress. I can talk about it, okay? So, the attorney, I can tell through close proximity, not by looking at him, but through close proximity that I smelled, cigarettes the last time I saw him. And I thought he was a very nice guy. I mean, maybe that was just, an act or whatever. But You seem very, very likable. I don't understand. But, and maybe people just go through rough stuff, you know? But when I see those emails that are very targeted to kind of ambush and create a storyline, that's why I was like, is that necessary within your profession? Shouldn't you be a professional? Shouldn't you, work another way around and be, stand out amongst the crowd so you're, really one of the elite, not just, adept at what you do? Could you not create a pathway for yourself where you are known for this reputation of being really upstanding, not just outstanding? Could you not magnify that? Why do you have to go there? Why do you have to work in that manner that's, so, beneath you and beneath your role? Why would you choose to do that? I don't understand. But, you have to realize also that these people deal with, so much bullshit. And then when they realize that they're backing the bullshit, it's they gotta figure out, how the fuck am I gonna work this? So, regardless, I would think more of someone once I see, the person, the gentleness in them, the person behind the role. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Those are just personal thoughts. I don't even know why. Okay, so smoking, yeah. I don't know why I brought that up. Just smoking. I don't know why. I kind of feel like one. I feel kind of sad. I don't know why. Maybe there's just a lot of loneliness in this world. Because, I should want to stop and for myself, knowing that things are going to get better. But then at the same time, I kind of just want to give in to one, just so I can ultimately calm my nerves and really just focus. Because it does the job, but it's just kind of duct tape on the situation. Whereas, if I knew somebody was, really gonna like me and, we're gonna, if I knew I was, that much closer to landing someone, and that was just the one thing that was, a pet peeve or whatever, then I would out the, and it shouldn't really be like that, but it kind of is, kind of is. And something tells me that I'm going to have one, but I don't know. Seven of Cups, inverted. So they're saying that I have many choices. Many choices. The weird thing, though, about, this smoking thing is that I feel like I downloaded this information where I can channel out those poisons. You just I don't really how do I say it? I don't know how to say it. It's because I am as spiritual as I am, how advanced I am at, and I'm still, I'm not the tuppity topper. I just know that it's not going to affect me as much as it used to before, if at all. So I have to be very, very careful with this knowledge. I have to be so careful. So I don't know what to say about that, but do you have anything to say about that, Archangel Michael? I'm curious. Five of Swords extroverted. Six of Cups inverted. 10 of Cups inverted. Gosh, there is a lot of kinship love, like ultimate kinship love here. That is my ultimate one up. It's almost like the love that I have and that surrounds me are like massively protects me, even from those poisons. And I don't feel like when I think that explains the reason why. I don't know what to say. I don't even know why it led up to here, but I was called to say something about it. It's like almost as though it gives me something like a breadcrumb so I can like now focus on this thing. And I have been for a little while, but like I think I just need to be I think that's what I need. I need to like relax a little so I can just like look at this and run through the playbook and just like literally like just go through each thing and say, I feel like I need to do a dry run, but even I don't want to rehearse this. I just want to go like, okay, so these are the things that happen. Honestly, I had the intention of doing this. I made the gestures to do so back in, just a rough sketch of these events. And honestly, my understanding was that this had to be added in there, that these events had to transpire before the final entry of this. So there was no interest in being uncooperative, nor the intent to do so. It was just a mere misunderstanding on my part, but unfortunately ran up until this portion, and at that time I was told that there's that's an absolute cutoff time, whereas there were still a few days trailing, where the message to me did not match what actually happened within the filings. So that discrepancy is something that I cannot account for. Therefore, I don't feel I'm liable to pay for attorney fees when this could have been dodged easily in advance. So something to that effect. I feel like, see that, like just talking about it and chill is something that I feel I need. Rather than like, okay, then this didn't happen, so what do you think? I'm sorry, let me, and then, wait, I forgot to write down this part, and then this happened. So it's like, no, we're not doing that. Whatever the case may be, we're going to figure it out. And, amen to that, for sure. All right. Archangel Michael, what do you want to say? Oh my goodness. Okay, so this thing, it's Two of Swords, extroverted. And then this wanted to come up too, but I don't know what that is. 10. It's the Wheel of Fortune, holy smoke. So what was the Empress? Oh my gosh, extroverted. It was... So the Empress has taken the wheel for sure. And it's acting as a block. Like, no, you're not going to get to me. There's no triggers left here. I've ensured, there's cruise control, that button right there if I need it. But right now, me taking on the wheel is... I'm a designated driver, So I'm cool. It's good. As far as a blockage, there might be some cock blocking for sure. I mean, there are networks or hidden things that, you know, might happen along the way that are unanticipated. But you remember, like, that ski slope, you just gotta go down. You just gotta go down with it, and just go with it. Okay. That's what you gotta do. Alright, bottom of the deck is Priestess of Cups, Page of Cups. You gotta feel it out. If anything, the Page of Cups, or not the Priestess, or the Queen of Cups, it, has massive feelers to, like, reading the room, that, like, reading all of the unseen, too. This is, you know, the cup energy can hold either, the temperance, the bodies of water that are either in liquid state or frozen state or slushy state, okay? So feel out that snow, and like, you'll be okay, Tina. You'll be better than okay. You're awesome. You're the freaking Queen of Cups. You can feel it all. What's behind that? The Two of Wands. Like, if you know yourself so well, that sets the precedence, okay? That goes for my kin energy. Top of the deck, no secret. Nine of Pentacles inverted. So Nine of Pentacles inverted, this is being self-reliant, okay? This is what the world forces you to do, okay? Being self-reliant. That's good. Okay. So, what is your takeaway, aka our takeaway? Bloop. Six of Swords inverted. Finding the calm within. As we're going through our Rolodex of information. You know? Oh my gosh, it's literally like a Rolodex. Do you see that? Holy crud. Rolodex of information. You know, just finding that calm. Okay? If we are entitled to our pauses. Okay? We are entitled to listen to what's going on. We are required to do so, if anything. And whatever it is that I do not recall to say, or however things are done, is meant to be like so. I trust that my angels of light and love, that my inner core divine team circle are honed in on this event. And whatever does not transpire is meant to not transpire for that. Any realizations that come as a prefix or a suffix, whatever, it's meant to roll out however it's meant to roll out. I need to be able to trust in myself. Like, I need to trust in my teams. And just go with it. Okay? Yes. This is it. This is good. Alright, so what is absolutely just my takeaway? Just my takeaway. Five of Wands extroverted. This is basically combat mode. This is this is combat mode. What the fuck? This is the very end of it. Like, why would it be combat? I don't understand. What's another? Okay, so we'll throw a little fun in it, okay? Remember, I was rewriting my story with, like, the characters that were almost like super villain, kind of like, almost like detectives, like jazz villains, you know? So let's just say this is more like cosplay, that this is LARPing, that this is just like playtime, kind of mock trial, you know. There's no real harm done here. It's just, all right. what do you say? And then what do you say? You know, just a little bit of, this is going to be okay. This is safe. This is safer than it was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And it's crazy. Like, the story that was built up that I was not wanting to go to work is just crazy. Because when it got crazy, or when it was soft, when it was chill, it was like, okay, he was trying to convince me that I could focus on whatever it is that I'm doing for my craft or my, you know, my practice, and that he, like, just, and then not do the, you know, that he didn't have to go to therapy, because, like, if he could just focus on getting to this promotion, and then he could provide for the whole family, and then everything's going to be okay. And then when things got crazy, it's like he started tampering with all kinds of things. Now there's like cameras or whatever, audio devices, just like doing all kinds of shit. Like I couldn't get another job because I was always like trying to figure out what he was doing, or like what I was worried about, things that he would tamper with here. So, you know, it's, I don't know, man. It's so much better now. Like, whatever tears I shed are far better than whatever it is that I used to deal with. And so it prepared me for, you know, things that I have to deal with on a nasty level with greed when it comes to other people. But it's wonderful because it's like I was never married to any of those people. I never, you know, like slept with any of those people. So it was like that gave me automatic hangman energy, which means that I already could stand apart and be objective from those energies, and therefore it was kind of like pop quiz, pop quiz, pop quiz, you know. And so I just had to apply whatever my married life at the time, or even separated and divorced life, you know, whatever that character, like, lessons I'm able to apply in the other scenarios. So that's good. I mean, life is just prepping me for something bigger. I hear, oh my gosh, I just heard, what time is it? 2:25. A high-pitched, like, low ringing. So that's right. Angel number 225 is on the ranks, is what they're saying. But yeah, they're just saying that they're prepping me for something far, far bigger. Much, much bigger, even. So that's great. Oh, I hear it again! Oh my gosh, 225 still. That's crazy. They wanted me to correct it. It isn't just far, far better, bigger, but much, much bigger. Wow, that's crazy. That's 2 in a row. Thank you. That's crazy. Holy smokes, for real. What angel was that? That's cool. Alright, so, let's get a clarifier for that 5 of Wands. But I think whatever was said is correct. 10 of Wands, extroverted. Yeah, this is again reincarnation of all, you know, past lives. So that's massive. Oh my gosh, again 15, that's a fire. That is kind of like the devil energy. This is very aggressive, light, power, passion. That's crazy. This is crazy. And so with that pairing, that's preparing me for something much, much bigger. So with great power comes great responsibility, is what they're saying. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm gonna do that, okay? Alright, thanks for all donations provided in light and love. Thank you, Archangel Michael. You did a wonderful job managing me and communications. Thank you. And the angel, if it wasn't Archangel Michael who came in with that chime, with those chimes in confirmation. Very, very, so sweet. I felt the tingles. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so that's what the game plan is. Alright. Time to get some sleep. If maybe a cigarette. I don't know. Let's see. Alright. Now that this reading is officially over, upon closing the portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas to assisting with the sequence of rollout in light and love. I close the portals in this reading.